Join me as I dive deep into the truth about mental health in 2024 and challenge myself to uncover the realities that many people face. Mental health has become an integral part of our society, and it's about time we started talking about it openly and honestly. With the rise of social media, we're constantly bombarded with images of perfection, making it easy to forget that everyone struggles, and that's okay. When it comes to mental health, many people face a plethora of challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is the misconceptions surrounding mental illness. People often view mental health as a personal failing or something that can be snapped out of. This couldn't be further from the truth. Mental health is a complex issue that affects people from all walks of life, and it's time we start treating it as such. Another significant challenge is the stigma attached to mental health. Many people are afraid to speak out about their struggles, fearing judgment or rejection from their peers. This fear of being stigmatized can prevent people from seeking the help they need, and it's a vicious cycle that needs to be broken. Access to resources is also a significant challenge for many people. Not everyone has access to quality healthcare, and even those who do may find it difficult to find a therapist or counselor who meets their needs. This lack of accessibility can be devastating for those who are struggling to get the help they need. As if these challenges weren't enough, many people also struggle to find a supportive community. Feeling isolated or alone in their struggles can exacerbate mental health issues, making it even harder to recover. When we think of mental health, many of us immediately think of depression and anxiety, but there's so much more to it than that. There are countless disorders that affect people in different ways, and each one has its own unique set of symptoms and challenges. Take bipolar disorder, for example. Many people think it's just a mood swing, but in reality, it's a complex condition that affects a person's moods, energy, and ability to function. It's not just about being happy one day and sad the next. It's a serious condition that requires treatment and support. Eating disorders are another commonly misunderstood issue. They're not just about being thin or attractive. They're serious mental health conditions that can have severe physical and emotional consequences. When we fail to understand these disorders, we fail to provide the support and resources those affected need. PTSD is another condition that's often misunderstood. Many people think it only affects soldiers, but in reality, anyone can experience PTSD after a traumatic event. It's not just about flashbacks or night terrors. It's a serious condition that can affect every aspect of a person's life. My own personal struggles with mental health have taught me the importance of speaking out and seeking help. When I was struggling, I felt like I was alone, but sharing my story has shown me that I'm not. There are countless people out there who understand what it's like to struggle, and that's been a game changer for me. One of the most powerful insights I've gained is that mental health is not a personal failing. It's not something to be ashamed of, and it's not something that can be overcome by simply being stronger. It's a serious issue that requires support, resources, and understanding. When we share our stories, we break down the barriers that separate us. We show others that they're not alone and that there's hope for recovery. We need to keep talking, keep sharing, and keep supporting one another. In conclusion, mental health is a complex issue that affects us all in one way or another. It's time to break down the barriers, challenge the misconceptions, and start talking openly and honestly about our struggles. If you're struggling with mental health issues, I want to hear from you. Share your stories, your struggles, and your triumphs in the comments below. Let's support one another and create a community that understands and empowers. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more content like this. And check out our video on the importance of self-care